Hey, it's Donna Berry here. I'm a minute early, setting up my camera here and getting situated. One thing I tend to do is get way out of whack here. So let me just put this here. I want to be able to see my table. I can look at my computer for my laptop for comments once it comes up. Here it is. Let me turn my sound off. Whoop. And put that on. Then I can see if anybody joins. I'm early, so I'm gonna give this a second. I want to tape off a little area so I know where my frame is, so that I don't go out of frame for you guys. How's that? That's good. And then let's go this far. That's as far over as I want to go. I tend to totally, let's see if I can go up a little. Go down screen and get off camera. So definitely want to make sure I'm in frame for you guys. So hoping some people join. Happy birthday to Sarge today. And thank you, Sarge, for asking me to do a live for the group. Well, hello, Melanie. I see you. I see two are on here, but I can't see who. Maybe I'm one of them. Hi, Melanie. Anyway, I'm just going to wait a minute or two to see who else might join us and see what happens here. It's a lot more fun when people are on and asking questions and checking out what you're doing. As you can see, we're doing some mini envelopes. I'm going to show you just quickly how to make them. But I'm also going to try to show you a couple quick ways to, two quick ways to use them. Obviously, you can put them on a journal page, you know, and stack them or do that kind of thing. This is going to be more tangible items. What I'm talking about is a belly band and a or page edge, and then maybe a cluster. So we'll try to get through those in the next hour, if it even takes that long. Let's see. It says 4 people. Not seeing 4 people. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. I'm looking at the wrong place. Happy birthday, Debbie says to Sarge. We're not allowed to call him Daryl, you know. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday. It's very gray and overcast here in the Southwest Desert. But the weather's going to be nice. So I'm going to finish hanging out some laundry today and pulling weeds. My weeds are growing like weeds. For lack of a better way to put it, they are just out of control. So I have to get out there and do as much as I can physically, a little at a time a day, and we'll get there, right? It's like anything, you just kind of persevere. So let's see, it is, what time is it? 10:04. I'm going to give it one more minute, and then I'm just going to start. Anyway, and if I haven't said it already, you can see we're doing mini envelopes. Look at this guy. Can you see that guy? And this guy's probably one of the larger that I'm talking about here today. There's a couple little teeny tiny ones. And I'm just going to show you really quick how to make these. kind of what sizes to look at to make them really mini. And then we'll make a couple little things with it today. Let's see who else is here. Now we're down to 2 again. It was at 4. I don't know how that works. The little eye in the sky there tells you what's going on. So Debbie and Melanie, if you don't mind, just one more minute. Tell me how your weather is. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how you're feeling. Debbie, I don't think I know you that well, but I see you on here a lot. So nice to meet you officially, I guess. And hope to get to know you more. I don't know if you're in Rockin' Robin's group too, if you're just in Sarge's group. A lot going on over there too. Not just me, obviously. Anyway, so tick tock, tick tock. All right, I'm going to start. It's 10:06. So these are the mini envelopes that I'm talking about today. They're all different sizes. Okay, we're going to play with these in a minute, but I'm going to show you real quick how to make them. One other thing I wanted to show you was something I did last week, and it was really, really cool and fun. I made these envelopes out of that shipping paper. I actually have a smaller one, but I think I used it on something. And you take that brown shipping paper you get with Amazon, Chewy, all these different ones, and you double it because it's kind of thin. So you glue it together, and then you make your envelopes. And they're just so, I just love that they're kind of thick, crunchy. I love them. I'm going to make like 8 million more. So anyway, I'm going to mass make some of those. Melanie, we are sunny and decent temp, upper 50s. We're going to be 70 today. We're just down to one person. I think it's just you, Melanie. Anyway, so I'm going to keep going so people can hit replay. Here's some different sizes that we're working with, and that has to do with, all the sizes I was just showing you. And the largest here is 3 3/4. I think that's the largest. Yep. And then we're like at, I did them anywhere from that down to an inch and a half, maybe an inch. Let me just see real quick. I think this guy is an inch, and that's the teeniest I would ever go, and it's very difficult. But all you need to do for these is find your center, and you can do it a couple different ways. I just go like this and like this. See, that's 3 3/4. Find the center. It has to be on the points, and you put a dot. So I put a little dot on all of these already. I like to be prepared. And they have to be perfectly square. So you're going to cut 3 3/4 and 3 3/4. 1 inch, 1 inch, both ways, etc. Okay, and then I think this guy is, how big is this one? This is 1 3/4. So anyway, this is how they work. You take and you go, I have another one here. And you go to the center. First of all, you want to decide where you want to fold it. What do you want to show on your upper fold down of your envelope? Do you want it to be that? Do you want it to be that? You want that little flower to show? Do you want that? It's a bunch of flowers. Or that? I like that one. So that means these are my sides. So I'm going to fold this in like this. And some of you probably really already know how to do this. And they are super, super simple. And then you fold this guy up. This is the bottom. Remember, that was the top. This is your bottom. Now, if these are bigger, you can fold that little piece down. but I prefer when they're little to just clip it off. Okay, there's no reason to fight it. Oh, I think I just got a piece of tape on there or something. Okay, and then I also will fold this down before I ink. And I'm gonna actually come in here and round this. You can use your punch. Doesn't always work. It's gonna round that. But when I ink this, these two. You don't need the bottom. You're not gonna see them. Just these two. And in here, and I fold this back. That's why I folded it, and ink it. However, one thing that really helps with getting your, if you're putting a little journal card in there, is you cut these little triangles out, which is another reason to fold it before you ink, because then you have these out of the way. So it makes your fold a lot smoother, and it makes it easier to put a little journal card inside of there. Okay. I hope this makes sense. We'll just do a couple more. And when you glue, you're only going to glue, and I don't often always use a glue stick because it's hard to keep it thin, because you don't want to glue here. It'll stick to your inside your envelope. So I'm going to glue here and stick that down. And there we go. So somebody named Susie's here. Hi, Susie. I don't see you, but it says there's two of you, so I'm assuming, I don't know if Debbie left or not. If Melanie's still here, she must be. She just commented. There's such a lag on the computer, you know. So that's one. I'm going to do this teeny one, and I'll do a larger one. Let me just do this teeny one. And these are a little tricky, you know. You got to figure out, like this one is not a big deal. I don't care what the top is so much. It's not directional or anything. So here we go. I'm going to have to lean over to see this. I got to go like that. I got to fold it back over here a little more. Look at that. That's pretty teeny. This is going to make one of those really teeny ones I showed you earlier. And you want to just line those up point to point. And then again, bring your bottom up. Try to keep your points centered. Keep everything a little more even for you. Okay. And clip. Now I'm going to fold this down. And there's my teeny. And they're not always perfect, believe me. I don't care how square you are when you cut them. They're not always absolutely perfect. Okay, then I'm going to go and I'm going to cut those little teeny triangles out because it helps with that bulk. Anybody have questions? Let me know in the comments. And then we're going to glue this itty bitty one like that. And of course I would ink here all around. I already would have inked before I glued it. And there we go. Okay. Do you need to see another one? I can do one more. Let's see. What do we want on the... This is a bigger one. I like that. I like that, actually. So that's my top. So my side's going to be here. Get it right to that dot. You can see that dot. Hopefully you can see it. And here. Again, bring the bottom up. Keep that point centered. Again, you can fold this back like this. Fold it in and glue it. It's a little harder to keep straight that way. You can glue it in and have it like that. And then I'm going to fold my top And I'm going to round it. And I'm going to cut my, again, it's just kind of a matter of repetition as you make them. Hi, Melanie. Yes, Susie, I know that you're Sarge's other half. I hope he's doing all right today on his birthday. And again, you'll ink here, 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 tops. Open this up, fold this down, ink across here, here, and then sometimes I go on the outside and just make sure everything is inked really well. Okay, so that's how you make these. Now I'm going to show you something. When you don't cut something square, and let's say it's not square, it's actually rectangular, you will get a wonky little envelope out of it. See how that's off? So they got to be square. Okay, now what I thought I would do here today is take some of these lovely envelopes. That guy's not done. Take some of them, and what I do is I often will make a belly band with these, and sometimes I'll glue it down, and sometimes I'll leave it open, and I'll put a card in it. So we're going to kind of play with this a little bit. If you guys have time to kind of watch this process. So this one I'm going to glue down. And in this case, if you knew ahead you weren't going to open it, you wouldn't cut that little line off. But we're going to glue this one this way. And then we're going to find ourselves another purple one here. And I'm going to glue this guy down. He's hanging in there. Oh, good to know. Hopefully he's okay on his birthday. It's rough to have a birthday when you're not maybe feeling so great. So I'm going to go like that. So let me glue these down. And what we're making is a, a belly band or a side, a page edge, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put this guy here. And you notice I've kind of kept my theme in purples and tans. I'm going to put this guy up here, and I'll decorate this with some other things that I have pulled out. But first I want to get the envelopes down. And in the order I'd like to see them on here. So let's see, let's find another purple. How about this guy? And remember, some of them you're going to keep open and put a little card in. That guy's too big. Let's see, what do I have here? How about this guy? No, I think I need a lighter color here. Yeah. And I'm actually, because that one's open, I'm going to close this one. Okay, I'm going to glue it. And I'm trying to just going back and forth, as you can see. And later I can add some little tiny ones. I'm going to add some lace and labels and bling and all kinds of stuff. So let's put a purple one here, and I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to put little cards inside that one. I did not make little cards for this presentation. Oh, I put the glue on the wrong side, but that's okay. But I will put them in, and I'll show you a finished project after. So let's go purple again. I kind of want to go maybe this way a little bit. So we'll go like this. Kim Rolandi says, those are so cute, Donna. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I gotta close this messenger and open it up. I'm trying to see what people have said. Hi there, Kim. Hi. Oh, Sarge is on. Howdy. Happy birthday, dude. That is too cute. Thank you. I'm getting the light out of here. So I'm gonna, the ones I'm leaving open, I'm going to put little cards, little journaling cards in, but I'm not gonna leave them all open. So Sarge, you might have to hit replay to see some of the stuff I talked about prior to all of this. Like, look at this little thing. Wouldn't that be so cute? I'm not gonna decorate yet though. So let's find ourselves another tan one. Again, I want to kind of mix them up a little bit. So I'm just making a little belly band here. A little, I might leave that guy open. Little belly band. A little, let's see. How about, oh, I like that guy. It's nice next to that purple. Or a page edge, snippet, whatever you want to call it. Can be used for all of those same things. Snippet and a page edge are very, I don't know, synonymous to me. So I'm going to close this guy. You will definitely replay. Good, thank you. That would be awesome because then you'll catch the very beginning of this little play I'm doing here. Do I want that there? I could actually put that there even though it's similar in color. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to come back in here and do some decorating. Just so you know, I do, when I do these lives, or often when I work, I take out all the things I think I might be working with. Like here's some fussy cuts and some labels. I took out all kinds of stickers and oh my God, what are those? I took those out. Oh no. I know who's going to react to that. I took out some bling, some ribbon, some labels, some words. Sorry, time got away from me. I was in the shower feeling, oh no, don't get the flu. So many people are sick. It's making me crazy. I'm very unhappy about that. Let's go with, how about that guy? That one's closed, so I can leave this guy open. And I'm really just doing this by how it feels to me. You're going to do what you want to do. You can leave them all open. No, you can't because they are underneath. But you can do whatever works for you is what I should be saying here. Let's put this guy here. No, not that guy. How about, no, I don't like that one. That one works. Butterflies, yes, butterflies. They are a little large. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but I do have I'm going to do a quick cluster too, so maybe on the cluster I can. I don't really know. Oh, here we go. Let's put this guy on here. And you know, once we get these on, then we get to the fun part. Sorry, I just knocked the phone. And like I said earlier, I'm not gonna actually put cards in these open ones right now, just to save time. And I didn't make them ahead because I didn't know which ones would be open and how big to make them. But you really just have to measure and cut some tea-stained paper and ink it and put them in there. And they look really cute open, and they have little cards in them. Okay. Let's see. We need another. I need a. Oh yes, we need that guy for sure. And you can leave more than one open next to each other. You know, you can do all kind of stuff. That guy can be open and that guy can be open. I'll adopt them if you don't want them. I don't think they're up for adoption, I'm sorry. Butterflies are very popular, and you know, you gotta hang on to what you gotta hang on to, right? This glue is so goopy. Kind of getting a little bit stuck to my desk. I'm gonna glue this guy closed. So what do you guys think? I got 4 people on, so that's good. I cannot see everything all of the time. I'll put this guy next, even though it's another big one. It's okay. Go like that. I'm gonna glue you closed. I want that one closed. No, I'm gonna leave it open, just because it's open. And let's see, we need something. I don't want it too big. What do we have here for size? Oh, we need another one of these guys. Let's go like that. And we can probably leave that one open too. So that's a lot of them open, and that's okay. If you end up not wanting them all open, then close them. Like maybe I could close that one and leave that guy open. I think I will do that. Even though I didn't glue it, I'm just gonna stick it under there for now. Okay. Susie will tell you I never think. Oh, you're allowed to ask if they're adoptable. So let's put, this is closed. Let's put a little teeny one like here. We'll see, we'll come back to those. You can put a little teeny one here. Oh, I like that guy there. I'm gonna close it. And you could make teeny cards like this, believe me, I've done it. Oh, this glue is so goopy. All right, I'm gonna put him there. My mind is often running with ideas. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I like to hear that. We want another little one here since these are closed. Oh yes, let's put that there. Now I want to leave some room though for some other things. Little, I don't know what else I've taken out, but I'm gonna go take a look in my fussy cuts first and see what I have taken out, what I have tried to plan for to some degree. I do like to use little numbers on here. I don't really like that one, it's pretty dark. I'll put this guy here, maybe here, maybe here. How about there? I did not ink all this stuff because I did not know what I was going to use, but I'm not going to make you guys wait for all of that to happen. Here we have, oh, look, a butterfly. Again, I think these are just kind of too big for the situation here. Let's see, we have vintage, botanical. I know I have more of those tiny little, here we go, enjoy, bloom. I thought I had more. Oh, love. How about love? Love. We'll put love right there. Okay, a little love always goes a long way. It's been Love Day the other day, right? Sunday? Was it Sunday or Saturday? I don't know. I thought I had one that said journal that was little. But of course I won't find it when I need to. Yeah, some of these are a little big because we're dealing with tiny, you know. I'm just really all about scale, if you will. So, oh, I like this 7 though. See, sometimes scale doesn't always apply. We're just gonna put that there. And let's see, that's too big. I made these rusty things a few weeks ago, some keys and circles and stuff. That's too big. They were kind of cool. Let's see. We've got one more number maybe. How about right there? I'll put a number. And if I think of anything else, that's a little bit large too, but I like that. I love putting the word create on stuff. I mean, that's going to be open mostly, so you want it like that. I can put it down there. It's not terribly too big. Okay, so that's enough of that for now. Moving along, let's take a look at some stickers. Butterflies, that's not terrible. The gold one, I think these others are going to be too big. Honestly, they're pretty, but I think these are kind of the wrong color. These are way too big too, although they have some purple in them. I don't like that one. Some cute little, kind of cute little flowers. They look kind of weird though. Nah, I'm gonna go with this little gold one here. Just gonna go ahead and put it down here. And it sticks up a little, so that's good. And that's all I'm going to be able to do with that. I don't think anything here is going to work. I just pulled stuff out quickly to see. Big is better. Well, I don't want them to eat up the envelopes. They're awfully big. So then I want to see, what do I have? Do I have any little tiny pieces of, fiber, lace, anything I want to put on here? But it's kind of late to put that all the way on there. It's kind of big. I've got this guy. Could go up here. Kind of like him up here, and I could put something on it, like a really tiny number. I'm gonna put that up there for the heck of it. And by the way, just so you guys know, when I do challenges and makes like Alana Live, I often put them in my Happy Mail pile. That's kind of dark. I need a teeny number. Well, let's put Bloom on there. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Bloom. And when you close your page in your journal, these will go down. You can push them all down, you can push them all up, whatever, but you'll still see that at times. So let's see, do I have any other pretties here? Oh, this is pretty. Can I put that here? I mean, you can just stick stuff on here. I kind of like that. It doesn't even need anything to go with it, just like it is. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on. Whoop. Just going to put that. We need a little, the whole idea is a little texture. How you doing? Any questions, anybody? I don't think I have anything else in this pile that I really want in terms of that. I'm going to take a look at my, I thought I brought out some buttons, but I don't know where they are. Are they in with the bling? I swore I brought out buttons. Buttons, buttons. Let's put this stuff away. Not make a big mess here. Too much. That's, you know, when you think you do stuff, like I set something down and I can't find it 2 minutes later, so we all know how that goes. I love this gold stuff. I don't know if I can get much more lace on here. To some degree, I probably maybe should have put some of the lace under the envelopes, but that's kind of saving a little bit of time. We will be having a private area to put your name and address if you could choose to give and receive Happy Mail. Well, that's good. That's excellent. Let's put this little gold on here. Cannot have enough gold. Correct? Correct. It's kind of close to that gold though. You don't want it there. Maybe up here and we'll just cut it smaller. So we're just going to put a little piece here. And again, if you really want this to show, then just close the envelope. You don't need to have them open. They don't need to actually have cards. You know what I'm saying? Just put them on here. Like that one might be pretty to show, although it will show. I'll go ahead and close it. And to go under here, under here, under there, underwear. I made you say underwear. Oh, okay. Who else is still watching? Melanie, and it looks like Sarge. I hope people come back and replay this, Sarge. They can't make it at this time. I'm gonna put a baby envelope here. I have no idea where those buttons went. That really makes me crazy. I'll put you here. Called it a baby. They're all mini. I guess this is the baby. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. And you know, stick into my desk here. Do I want that closed so I can put one here? No, I have one up there. All right, let's look at, that bling's too big. That bling, that might be okay. A little gold piece here. And I just never trust the sticky on these, so I'm gonna put it just a teeny tiny dot. That's all I can get out. Put it on here. And oh, these purple ones are pretty. Kind of big for that guy. Could put one up there. That one feels a little sticky, but I'm still going to put a little teeny tiny itty bitty dot. And put that one there. Buttons look really cute too. I cannot believe I did not. I know I pulled buttons. I just don't know where they are. Okay, so I'm going to maybe call this one done. And then I'm going to show you a little trick about this kind of thing. I'm going to put one of these here. Just going to stick it here for now. Okay. What you want to do, if you're, especially if you're using a belly band or you're going to use it as a, let's say a page edge, but you want to use it as a tuck also, and you're going to glue down like just the side. What you want to do, for one thing, is, and I might be low on tape because I just taped up a Happy Meal package this morning, but I should be able to show you really quick. Oh no, my computer's shutting down. Okay, so what you want to do is take this really transparent tape, take it to the end, don't let it stick out, and cover this all the way on both sides so that nothing catches when you put cards and tags and stuff behind it. Well, number one trick, this is 8.5 inches, by the way. This is 1.5 inches, just so you know, based on the size of these. So hope you like that. I'm going to really quick try to do a little snippet, or sorry, what do you call it? A snippet, a cluster for you. So I like to do clusters like this. Take a piece of purple, make it a little more even, not quite that wonky. I'm going to take another piece. Oh, by the way, when you tear your paper, if you tear it this piece towards you, you get the white. If you tear this piece towards you, and that's the piece you're using, you won't get the white. Okay. So again, I'm just going to do this really quick. That's kind of not big enough. So let's go like this. This paper feels a little brittle. Go one more. Hopefully that's a little bit wider than this guy. And I would ink these, but again, for the sake of time, I'm not going to be inking. And that's good. You're adding a Happy Mail section, or address section, I should say, on your page, your group page, because it really does help when you do prizes and giveaways and, you know, stuff like that. So really quick, we're going to do that. And then I'm going to put a little piece of lace on here, maybe just over here. We're going to see how that works out in a second. But first I want a more purpley envelope on here. You can put an envelope on here. You could say leave it open, put a card. So let's just put a little lace on here. I'm going really fast just to save you guys time. I know there's a lot of lives going on all the time. It's hard to catch them all. And it's hard to spend a whole hour on them. So I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom. Put this guy on there. Leave it open if we want to put something in it. If we don't, we'll close it. That way we can decorate the top of it a little bit more. This is just a really super simple, easy peasy little, just gonna stick that guy there. If I had a button, I would have put a button there. Would have looked cute. It's not sticking, but you get the idea. And then I would sometimes put some of this or some cheesecloth behind this whole thing. Let's just do that really quick. So I can cut this a little bit better. And put that behind there. Kind of, you want to give a cluster a little layering and depth. So, and I could put another little tiny envelope on there. I did kind of mush that top so it is a little crooked. That won't go in Happy Meal. I don't send things out like that. So we're going to get these strings out going here. And save your strings. They're also good for clusters. And we'll go a little bit this way. Okay, so let me just clear the area, clear the air. go ahead and ink away. No, it's underneath my laptop, which just shut down on me because I bumped it. So I'm seeing stuff on my phone because it's upside down. So we're going to put that under there. And where did that little gold piece go? I think we'll put that under there also. I mean, I love this stuff. I hope I never run out. Honestly, I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so we're going to put that and that and that. How's that look? Like that? Okay, so we're going to glue a little bit of dabbing here. And a little bit of this. Now I'm going to come back in here with a tiny envelope, I think. Maybe this one. Do I have another one? I probably don't. I might have this guy's more plain. Yep, that's what I want. So I'm going to glue it closed. And again, like I said, leaving them open is really fun for the user. Find a little card inside there. You can even put a little sentiment on it, you know. So I'm going to put this guy here. Okay. Now I want I think I want a word thing. If I can find something small enough that will fit across that area. How about, that's not very bold. Create magic. And ladies and gentlemen, you have a cluster. And I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you come back with questions if you have them. And I also hope that you have a wonderful day. So Sarge, thank you. Thanks, Susie, Melanie, Debbie, and whoever else came on that I didn't catch. I appreciate your time. And I hope you do have a really wonderful day. And I hope you feel better, Sarge. Take care. Bye-bye.